have also taken the decision this morning that to alleviate the burden on countries that have arrears, we have also agreed that the community will waive 50% of the arrears, and the 50% remaining should be paid within 2 years. We have also agreed on some consequential decisions on how to run the affairs of our community, because the statute that established the community was formatted when we had only 3 countries, and there was no need for a quorum. It is increasingly becoming difficult to get consensus of all countries now that we are 8 and counting. We have therefore taken the decision that decisions of the community will be made by consensus or by 65% of members. That will make our community much more effective and efficient. We have also taken the decision this morning that members of our East African Legislative Assembly representing different countries, who today spend almost 30% of the budget of EAC, from the next parliament, after next year, after the new parliament, the new EAC, East African Legislative Assembly Parliament, the salaries of members of parliament will be paid by their respective parliaments. That will significantly reduce the burden on the East African community, so that we can spend more resources in making sure that we have an effective East African community. Only allowances of members of parliament, therefore, will be paid by the EAC whenever they do their business, but salaries will be paid by their individual countries. We have also taken the decision, because I said that we have taken some very consequential decisions today, that the 5 senior positions in EAC, Secretary General, Speaker, President of the Court, and the 2 Deputy Secretary Generals, countries nominating individuals to these positions must have ratified the treaty, must have done all the requirements of the treaty, so that we can look into the future and make sure that the political will to belong and to be part of this community is registered by all member states. And finally, we have also taken the decision that the salaries of our employees as the East African community have not been reviewed for the last, we are told, since 2006. And therefore, we have taken the decision that there will be a review of salaries beginning January next year. And we have given one assignment. The issues we have mentioned here are not subject to any other discussion by any other person. They are the decision. They are the decisions of the summit. There is a tendency for bureaucracy to go and massage some of the decisions we've made. And we have said the new formula should apply from the new formula for contribution should apply from July this year. So, we have given one assignment to our Council of Ministers. Now that the contribution structure has been made fairer and easier for countries to attain their obligations, going into the future, we need to agree on those who are suggesting, countries, partner states that are suggesting nominations for senior positions. They must be up to date with all their obligations for them to be able to make those suggestions. Ladies and gentlemen, I have really enjoyed working with many actors, especially my colleagues, the heads of state, on these very serious matters. I have applied my mind to it. We have had consultations and discussions with my colleagues, and I want to thank them for their immense contribution and support